Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from John K. And John K. has a question about a practice he describes as spirit keeping. And he references people who sell spirits trapped in bottles on eBay and other places online. Spirits, dragons, etc. And John K. goes on to say that he had theorized that perhaps these people were dealing with some sort of demonic entity in disguise, which would be a whole other vlog I'm not going to go into here. But after watching my vlogs, he wonders if perhaps what they're actually selling are golems created for the occasion. I will go on to add also that you'll sometimes see the spirit trapped in a ring that usually belonged to someone's great-grandmother. And my personal take on this is I think most of it is nonsense, and I wouldn't pay much attention to it, and I certainly wouldn't buy one. If you know someone who for some reason you take more seriously in it, or if there is any truth to it at all, I would think it would have to be golems. For one thing, in my experience, dragons don't fit in bottles, and spirits that are worth dealing with cannot be controlled in that kind of way. Now, this is an ancient legend. You find it certainly in Islamic mythology, the idea that Solomon trapped spirits in bottles, and this, however, really has its origin in politics, not metaphysics. And so, again, unless they're creating golems and selling them under this guise, in which case I really still would not recommend buying them. I would say go and make your own, because for one thing, if you've gotten it from someone else, there's always the question, who is it actually going to listen to? But generally speaking, I think it's nonsense. And again, I would not recommend it. Having said that, if you want a dragon in a bottle, you can create your own as a golem, and they certainly could be golems, because you could do that with a golem. However, the things that you see on eBay, I think, are mainly a way to make a dollar from people who don't really understand the principles that we're discussing. So, those would be my thoughts on the matter. I hope you find them interesting, and until next time, may you blessed be. Reverend Don, super omnibus of incantations and invocations for all occasions. Marianne K. and I created this massive compendium of magic and artwork for you to use in any way that you would like. There are literally hundreds of spells and hundreds of illustrations, which can be mixed and matched and used in many different ways. Check it out now at witchghoulstore.com.